Hello everyone. So today I'll be presenting my questions for the em1 assignment and I'll be explaining how I got the answers. For the first, so starting off, for my B I chose 6 and for my C I chose 8. So for question 1, they want me to find the answers to x squared plus bx plus c given their respective x values. So for this question, I simply subbed in my b equals 6 and c equals 8 and use the x values given and I'll get these answers over here. So for question 2, they want me to display both curves on the same graph. For this question, I use Excel to help me. I simply selected this table here and I inserted the graph and it gave me this. The graph has the same shape, but the positioning is different, which I'll continue to talk about later in question 4. For question 3, they want me to find the numeric discriminant and numeric solution to the equation x squared plus bx plus c equals to 0. So for this question, right, I'll sub in my, oh wait, no, for numerical discriminant first, which is b squared minus 4ac, I'll just sub in my b and c values to that and I'll get 4. Then I'll sub in my b and c values to this equation right here, x squared plus bx plus c equals to 0. And I'll simply factorize that and I'll get x plus 2 times x plus 4. And my solutions will simply be x equals to negative 2 and x equals to negative 4. So going back to the graph and the positioning, for question 4, they want me to say how the x squared plus bx plus c is shifted from the basic graph x squared using this completed square form right here. So for this question, we'll have to refer to shifting graph functions here, fx plus h plus k. So h will determine the horizontal value, the horizontal shift of the graph, and k will determine the vertical shift of the graph. So for this question, I'll sub in my B and C values again to the completed square form, and then I'll get this. Y equals to x plus 3 power 2 minus 1. So there's a similarity, so comparing, there's a similarity to the shifting graph function and my answer here. And we'll basically see that h is actually equals to 3 and k is actually equals to negative 1. So looking at that, um, as I said, h will determine the horizontal shift, and when h is a positive value, the shift will be to the left. And for k, the vertical shift, when it's negative value, the shift will be down. So thus my x squared plus bx plus c will shift down and left. Let's take a look here. So yeah, it shifted down by 1 unit and left. So for question 5, we will explain the changes in solutions for this different discriminant values. So for different discriminant values, when the discriminant is equals to 0, there's only one solution. And when the discriminant is less than 0, there's no solutions. And when the discriminant is more than 0, there is two solutions. So for example, for my this one, the numerical discriminant is 4, which means it's more than 0, and we'll get two solutions. Yep. Okay, that's basically all I have to talk about. Thank you. Bye bye.